Hi folks, Lee here and welcome back to the channel. So I've got another old plane spotting video today. This is the second and last one that I done in the old channel. I don't know why I didn't do more of them, to be honest, because I did really enjoy plane spotting at the time, but I just don't think like I was as confident in YouTube as I was back then. I certainly wouldn't have, put my voice in YouTube or put my face in YouTube or whatever. I just didn't really have the confidence to do that, so I didn't really give as much time to the old channel, so I only had a few videos on it, and a couple of them were old plane spotting videos from Prestwick, and I know that's obviously, where the channel's kind of going, so I thought, I'll re-upload them in this one and let some of you guys see them, because I know that quite a significant portion of my audience now is the plane spotting fans, so I thought I'll re-upload the old footage and give you guys a chance to see it. Maybe you'll see something that you're really interested in that maybe isn't around anymore. Last time we had the Flyby Twin Otter, which I thought was quite a cool looking little plane in that livery, but it's one of those ones that's not around anymore, so because obviously Flyby isn't a thing anymore, so yeah, interesting stuff like that. Now this video is quite funny because it shows like just how much of an amateur that I was at that time, and that I mix up the Royal Navy search and rescue helicopter with the Royal Air Force. So I don't know, for some reason I saw the roundel on the side and didn't see the big giant lettering of Royal Navy on the side, and then the actual text you'll see that I've referred to it as a Royal Air Force Sea King helicopter. So but yeah, I was a bit of an idiot back then, but yeah, it was a different time. I didn't know as much as I do now, and yeah, it was just one of those kind of silly things. But you'll see a couple of cool things in this video as well. Like this here, this is a Grob Tutor. Now, the RAF don't use these anymore themselves, but they are still used in these things called University Air Squadrons. Now, when this video was taken, I was just due to start uni in September, and I remember thinking I might, throw in an application for one of these, but for some reason at the time I kind of talked myself out of it, because I thought like they're never gonna, it's quite a competitive thing to get into a University Air Squadron, and they're never gonna like take me. So again, it was kind of that lack of confidence that I just thought like, if I applied for something like this I'd probably just be making a fool of myself, which in hindsight was kind of silly, because I could have applied and you never know, I could have gotten it and I could have been flying about in one of those, because you do get your you get kind of like the elementary flight training side of things if you go in one of these squadrons. And if anyone asked me about one these days, and I'd probably recommend that you give it a go, because that's really what you need to do in life. You need to just take a chance and kind of go for it. Thankfully, I did take a bit of a chance later on, and now I've got my national private pilot's license, albeit it's a microlight license, but it's still really cool, and you still get to fly about in something that looks pretty similar to that, so there is that. So yeah, I particularly liked this little aircraft when I saw it, and it was a nice surprise at the time, because I thought maybe I'll apply and maybe I'll get to fly around in one myself. And then finally I've got this silly moment here where for some reason I refer to the Sea King as RAF. So yeah, a relatively minor mistake, but again it's quite cool because you don't have these around anymore. They've all been replaced by the Airbuses, and I do kind of miss the Sea King. It was certainly a bit cooler than what they've got just now, I would say, but and it's cool to get some footage of it, like what it was kind of back in the day. So yeah, again, it's just cool to see these old videos and see stuff that isn't there anymore. But anyway, let's wrap this up. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If if you hated it, leave a dislike. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more, then please do subscribe. Bye, folks.